Ooh, where the hell have I been, Loca, right? Do people even say that anymore? I don't fucking know. Pretty much been 2 months since I filmed any long form content, and we have a lot to catch up on. We really fucking do. Without further ado, let me just explain what I'm doing and tell you what's been going on in my life. Right now, I know you can't see it because I don't have another camera, but I'm making one of these little mini greenhouses. These things are a lot harder than I thought. Here's the progress I've made. I haven't glued down all the little furniture, but this is what I have so far. This is what I have so far. The door actually does open. Cute. All right, let's just continue. So I have filmed this video about 2 times already, and both times I end up crying. So let's see if I either cry for the 3rd time or just to thug it out. I don't know. 2 major things going on in my life at the same time. One is I lost my job. Even saying it out loud really fucking hurts. This is extremely frustrating. One, obviously, when you lose your job, it is just very scary and frustrating in general. This is the 3rd corporate job I have lost in about a year and a half. And all the reasons why are not my fault. It's very frustrating because 3rd time you're like, okay, did I do something wrong? No, I didn't, but it's still, you still think about what? You're just very confused, and it's horrible. It was kind of out of nowhere. And I'm saying kind of because there's a lot of details in it that I don't want to get into because it involves other people. But just overall, it wasn't fair. It wasn't fair. The circumstances were all not fair, and it really fucking sucks. And I think this is the universe trying to tell me that corporate America maybe it's just not for me. So yeah, that's kind of what has been going on and what happened. It really is having me spiral. I wake up and I'm just angry or depressed, and because I feel like a loser. Oh my god, I hate saying that, but I really feel like a fucking loser. I feel like a disappointment to my family, to my partner, to everybody. And I know I'm not, but it feels that way. It really just knocks your self-esteem down. It really does humble you, and I've been humbled every fucking time. And the thing is, I have worked in one of the big tech companies. I've worked in smaller companies, and it just doesn't seem to work out. And maybe, again, I think that's just the universe telling me that this is not what I'm meant to do. But then it gets so hard because this is what I spent years aiming towards. So kind of shifting that is very scary and very weird because I don't know what else to do. Obviously, there's so many different industries out there, but it's just what are they? I don't know. Obviously, I really do want my social media to take off and be creative and be a personality on the internet and things like that. But at the same time, I can't just fall back on that. Realistically, I just can't, because I don't know if it's gonna happen. It's a very oversaturated industry. Before I continue with that, my other big news, this is I guess in more lighter news, but timing is horrible. I am moving. My partner and I were moving in together. We've already paid the deposit. We've seen the place. It is so cool. It is an old office building from the 20s, and they converted them into lofts. So they have blue carpet. I'll insert a video or something here. Sorry if it's in vertical, but that's what we're working with, and I'm very excited for it, honestly. We're gonna go for this mid-century modern vibe to the apartment to really tie into the blue carpet. When I first saw it, I was like, I don't know, babe, this blue carpet just... But then the more we watch the video and the more we've seen the place, we're it's actually not that bad. We've seen worse. That's the thing. I have lived in shitty apartments, not by myself, but just growing up. I've lived in shitty apartments. My sister's room was literally a closet at one point. So, bitch, we know shitty apartments, okay? It is, I will have to say, on the flip side of me saying, I'm very lost and everything, it is very rewarding that I'm still moving this far in my life, just because, I never thought I'd get to this point. So maybe there's some hope. Maybe there's still some hope, because even 3 years ago, I was I don't know how the hell I'm gonna move out one day. I don't know if I'll ever move out. And then I just did, and even with job switches and everything like that, has it been hard? Absolutely. But has it been worth it? Absolutely. So right now we have to make, just to show you what I'm doing, right now we have to make these little books from this and these. So let's just get started. I am very excited to move in with my partner. We've been together I never really share my relationship on the internet. I used to share prior relationships that I've had on the internet, and it just never worked out for me, honestly. My partner and I, his name is Danny, we've been together for almost 3 years now. 2.5, we turned 3. We hit 3 years in end of May. So we've been together like 2.5 years. And I guess that transitions into like where we're going now in like my career, because he already has a pretty established career. Me, not so much. And this is gonna sound so weird, maybe not, but I really wanted to tap back into like working at a coffee shop again and like just living a more soft life. I don't even know if that makes sense. I do have barista experience. For those who do not know, I did work at Starbucks for 3 years, and it was the best and worst 3 years of my life because it was so much fun. I've worked at quite a few different locations when I moved. I've also helped out at different locations when they needed it. But I have met some of the closest people working at my job, at my coffee shop job, Starbucks, but you know. It was awesome. I loved my job. I loved it so much. It was fun. It was frustrating, but it was really fun. Where the hell? Huh? See, oh, I see it. I would like to work like at an independent coffee shop again for the meantime. Also like tip money and everything that could be good. And we're thinking about it. I've applied to a few coffee shops, you know, that are pretty much in my neighborhood. Or I thought about maybe going into bartending because I have the barista experience under my belt. And no, I know it's not like a one-to-one type of experience, but I do have some like behind the bar under my belt, you know? So I feel like I can probably pick it up quicker because I had to learn so many drink recipes that were constantly rotating. But alcohol's a different beast. Alcohol's a whole different beast. I don't even know if I can do, but you know, I can always learn on the job. Where I'm moving to is in such like a prime location, you know what I mean? Like it's perfect. It's literally like walking distance with it's pretty much in the busiest street of the city that I live in. There's like a bar, literally like I can walk out the door and there's a bar right there. I'm above a bookshop, which is really cool. There's another bar, like if you just walk next door, a facial spa, like there's so much to do, and there's like a park area literally across the street so I can walk my dog. I'm very excited, but it's also very scary because this is the first time I'm living with a partner. I've only lived by myself, so this is really gonna be a test in our relationship, I guess. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. So that's kind of what's been going on in my life. It's been very dark and frustrating. Again, especially because I'm really rethinking my life as a corporate American drone, corporate America grunt in this fucking economy. That's so cute. That's so cute. That is so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay. Maybe this is a sign I can do the things that I aspired to do, but I put it off because of work, you know, like my day job or whatever you want to call this. The thing is, I do have an advantage because I'm going to be very transparent here in this video, okay? I am able to get paid through TikTok. It's not, my RPM is so, I think that's what it's called. My engagement is very low on my channel. So I'm really trying to work that up and like pivot, but I do not have a content plan at all. I kind of do. I kind of know where I want to take my channel again. I do like lifestyle, but it's like I need to put a twist on it, you know what I mean? This is so cute. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. One end, I'm like, I'm 26, Sam. Like, you are 26 years old. Like, get your shit together. But then I'm like watching people on the internet and I'm like, they're 26 and they're jobless and living in like a really expensive city too. I'm not the only one in this position to like, woe isn't me, you know? I hate saying that, but it's true. Like, woe is not me. Like, I'm really trying not to victimize myself here in any situation. Like, I do want to take accountability for the things that I've maybe done that I could have done better. But then there's just some cases where it's like, outside factors do play into this and nuance does matter. And I don't think I want to work for a company that wants to see consistent results when that is just not possible as a human being. So I'm trying to take this very dark, I guess, year and a half, 2 years of my life and really just trying to make light of it for once and just like put that finally behind me and just focus on the now. I feel like the past, like ever since like end of 2024, I've just been in survival mode and I don't know how to get out of it because work is just no longer consistent for anyone. You know, we've been taught for years that go to college, get your degree, and then get yourself a good corporate job and then work until you die. But it's not like that anymore. People are getting laid off and people don't want to be a drone, or people just like have different experiences now. It's just like, we don't want to do that. And I think that's something so cool about Gen Z. I guess I'm considered Gen Z. I'm 26, so yeah, is that Gen Z? If only it was that simple just to get a job. It's no longer simple. 9 to 5s are no longer stable. Stable, like people used to be like, oh, just get a 9 to 5 and like you'll be fine. And it's like, no, it's actually not even stable anymore. So what the hell is that about? If only you guys can see, I'm trying to like, I wish I can show you guys what I'm doing, really. I feel like that it would make this video so much more interesting, but maybe you can just put this on the background while you guys do your thing and just let me talk to a camera. I already feel better talking to a camera, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I did miss vlogging or just talking to a fucking camera, really. It kind of sucks, like I have so many things I want to do. It's what's so sad is like, I see the life that I want to live. I see it, I can picture it, like where I'm living, who I'm with, where I'm at, what I'm doing, but I don't know how to get there. I don't know how to get there. And that's part is very frustrating when you already like, you're lost, but you already know what you want to do, but you just don't know how to get there. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because I do have social media management experience. I've done freelance work before, but getting back into it, I've tried and it did not work out for me. I couldn't find work that way either. I feel like a fucking loser. I know I'm not, but like, I feel like I'm disappointing like everyone around me. You know, I feel like I'm disappointing my parents, my sister, my partner, my friends, like my own dog, bitch, like Winnie, he's right there. But you know what I mean? I feel like I'm just disappointing people around me, or they just look at me like, I don't know. I want to be viewed as hardworking, but it's kind of hard to be viewed that way if you're not working at all. It really is. Because I am a hardworking person. I just feel like I have not been given A, the proper chance to show that, or B, when things come up, you get kicked to the curb. It's just not. It's not. That's all I have to say. It's just not. I have a podcast that I want to do. I have the name. I have the concept. I know who I want to have on. I have the name, concept, the segments planned. I have it all planned, but it's like, I don't know how to get, like, I need to just bite the bullet and just do it. My problem is I'm very much a perfectionist. And if it's not to the exact way that I want it, I will plan a million times. I will create Sam 35.0 in order to get this thing perfect. And it's like, that's what's stopping me from my own success sometimes. That is what is stopping me, is like the imposter syndrome. Can I even do it? It's gonna look whack. It's not gonna look how I want it to. Bitch, it's not going to look if you don't. How about starting it? Side bow challenge, bitch, like just start it. It's very hard. I'm like, oh, but I don't have the proper microphone. Okay, well, I have my little handheld mics I can use, you know? Oh, I don't have a proper tripod. You have a tripod you can use. I don't have a set. You can make one. I'm making excuses, you know what I mean? I am making excuses and I'm well aware of that. It's like, oh my God, bitch, just fucking start. I literally, like, I have like a list of people who want to be on. I have like a good 4 people that I can have, and like all the episodes can be solo. Like, I literally have, that's 4 episodes I can write. That's 4 episodes I can write off the bat. Those 4 people. And like maybe 2 filler. I have a month's worth of content already planned out and I just haven't filmed it. Like, Sam, just start it. I hope like me saying this is also like, I'm not alone, that you're not alone if you think the same way. Like, bitch, I see you. Like, there's so many things I want to do, but like, I don't have the credentials. Well, then get them. You know, go with the flow, learn. You guys who do not know, and maybe I'm speaking to fellow creatives out there, I used to be a photographer. A pretty damn good one, actually. I did portraits for people in high school, and my art has been featured in like local galleries. At a college, I got to like show my work at a gala once, you know, so like really cool shit working up to it. And then I just stopped. My dad even asked, like, he tells me, like, I wish you'd go back to your photography. My mother, who lives in a different state, tells me all the time, I wish you'd tap back into your photography because you were really talented. But the way I described it to people is like, if you're not surrounded with creatives, it is so hard to be creative. But then when you are surrounded by them, especially if you've been out of it for so long, like you get this imposter syndrome because now you feel like you're so behind compared to everyone else. Like, what's trending in photography? What kind of photography do I want to do now that I'm an adult rather than a teenager? Oh my gosh, I was taking photos of everyone and everything. I'd randomly go down to like downtown and just take photos of the street photography and people and just, and I would create stories out of these photos. And I did so much, and I want to tap back into that so bad. And this is not me like bragging, by the way. This is not me like, this is all the cool shit I've done. But it's like, no, bitch, like we can continue that. We can pick that up again. I have the materials. I have the resources. I can learn. I can like be a sponge in this moment. I can then be a student again, you know? So maybe this is speaking out for other creatives out there that are like, maybe they've stopped at years ago because they fell into corporate America and school and things like that. And now they just don't do those things. Like they kind of gave up because they didn't know like where it was going to take them. You are seen and you are heard. I understand you to a T. I understand you. Bitch, they want me to fold each little thing. I want to get back into my photography so bad. I really do. I want to make money through photography. I want to make money through content creation. I want to do it, but it's just like, okay, Sam, then what are we going to do to get there? Okay, flip it upside down, Wicked Witch. Okay, cool. I do want to end it like on a good high note that like, I am feeling inspired. Yes, it's hard, but I am feeling very inspired, and maybe because I'm moving too, I can literally make a whole moving series and shit like that. Like, I'm excited. I'm excited for where this can take me if I can work at a coffee shop. I'm almost excited about it. Like, that's what's so weird this time, because I had so much pride, and like, I don't want to go back to working at a coffee shop and making lattes for people. Like, what? Like, I was working in a big tech company. Like, why would I want to go back? And it's like, it's weird because like now I want to do that again. And maybe because I have more flexibility for my hobbies and things I want to do. Wow, I'm very happy. I'm also very lucky that I have such a supportive partner and a supportive family, but I'm going to be living with my partner, so I'm pointing him out in particular. That really is what sells it for me. Is like, he is so supportive of literally anything I want to do. I did like a collaboration with Boss, the cologne, and he was like, look at my little content creator, and I'm like, you're so cute. And it's very cool. Like, I've got to work with like different coffee brands and things like that. Like, I've done cool stuff with even my social media. It's like, why wouldn't I want to continue building that up? Why wouldn't I? I'd be like almost stupid not to. Please comment down below anything that you guys are going through. Like, I want this to be a space where we just yap and talk and feel safe to do so. I know the world is a very scary place right now, and I hate saying that in such a blanket statement, but like, hello, bare minimum. Oh my God, stop it. Stop it. Yeah, what's been going on in your guys' lives? I really do want to know, like, what's something you're excited for? What music have you guys been listening to? Have you guys listened to IVE's new album? I'm gonna be very honest with you. Like, I am not an IVE stan by any means, but their music this year so far, bro. I do like Bang Bang. I do like Black Hole, but I love Odd by Kyle. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't want to sound ignorant when I'm saying that. Her solo, Odd, so beautiful. It is so good. Like, oh my goodness. That is a solo. I'm going to leave it here for now, and I will promise to be more consistent on YouTube and like long form content again, because I really want to be inspired. Take care of yourself, okay? All right, bye guys.